Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So if you saw my recent video where we made the, replica, the faux stamped catalogue, ours are faux stamped catalogues. These are actual, stamped catalogue book pages. We made them with our stamps. And we did this one on the coffee dye paper. We did this one on the food colour paper. And in that video, we just talked about doing them on different papers and maybe in different colours. So, yes, I'm surrounded here with my stays on. Oh, I mean, I have bought a couple and I have been so lucky to be gifted a bunch of these from the wonderful Michelle who runs our Facebook group. She has been so kind and has been sending me little parcels. So yeah, I'm now surrounded by these wonderful array of colours from Stays On, and if you watch my channel, I love the Stays On ink. It's my favourite ink. So I have got here a sheet of vellum, so I'm going to try some on the vellum, and I've also got the remainder of my food colour paper, and I've got some other paper as well, although not that I can see it right now, so yeah, I'm not sure where that's disappeared to. Let me grab in another sheet of coffee dyed paper because I can't now see it. So, yeah, let me just get another one. Oops, okay, right. So, yeah, I couldn't see it, so we'll just grab another one in instead. And yeah, I thought that we would come along and we will make some using colours. Now, we talked about this last time and said... Gosh, I'm so sorry. I then suddenly noticed that my camera was out of storage. So, yeah, my phone was out of storage. So, you have only missed, literally, I took my texty stamp, which... I used these ones. Now these were available on my website on my shabbydabbydoodah.co.uk. I don't know whether they still are, but it was this small texty portion, and what I did, I stamped it in the black cherry Stays On. I've now taken these invoicey type looking stamps, and this is not on my website. I couldn't tell you where I got these, I'm afraid. I've had them for a long time. This invoicey type portion, and I'm just stamping that in, and as with the last video, I'm trying to keep them in columns so they look a little bit like the book page rather than just random mishmash of stuff all over everywhere. And I'm also stamping this in the black cherry as well, because I don't really want it to look like a sort of children's project. Although I want to be colourful on here, I don't want it like really a huge mishmash of colours that then is like, oh my goodness, she's gone mad and crazy with the colours. I want it to still look tasteful if at all possible. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of trying to do it like this. So we've got that one. Now I'm wondering whether we could have a little bit more of that here, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cover up the very edge of the page here so as it doesn't go off the page, because I'm trying to keep it looking like a book page where of course there would be a bit of a margin. So I'm just going to ink this up. Don't need to ink the whole thing because it's going to be off the page. So there we go, like that. Okay, so yeah, I mean that looks pretty good, doesn't it? So we'll put that one to one side, and then I used this one here, which is off of this set as well. So again, going to just pop this down. Now in the last one, wherever I used this, I covered up some, and I also did this sideways on, so I'm going to do that again because that worked really nicely in the last video. So yep, let's have that here. Like that. Okay. And then shall we have some more of it up here, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's just have a bit more here. Like that. Okay, right, now I'm going to just fill in the last bit with some of the scripty text. Now I'm wondering whether the script, maybe we could go in with a different colour. What do we think? I am feeling nervous now that this is going to just turn out like awful, but let's try and be careful with the colours that we choose. So although I have got all those stays on colours, try and bear in mind it's not essential to use every single colour that I have got there. You know, because I do love colour. So yeah, there is a temptation to then go, oh my goodness, I've got all of those colours, I must therefore use all of those colours. No, I do not have to use every single colour. So let's have a look and find what's going to look complementary to this. So we've got the blazing red, I couldn't see what that said, blazing red, vibrant violet, I mean, I absolutely love this green. The problem is I do always think red and green together kind of look a bit Christmassy. So on that basis, I'm going to take the green out. Oh my goodness, that was disciplined, wasn't it? Yeah, we're going to take that out. I've got this midnight blue, which is, you know, quite nice and quite grown up looking. So might keep that. I've got the yellow. Again, I'm then thinking red, yellow, blue, all primary colours, bit going kind of down the, you know, down the school project route. So, yeah, I'm going to resist that. Right, what do we think? I mean, to be honest, I don't think that's a bad array of colours. What does everyone else think? Should we just see how they look? And then, you know, if we need to add something else or, you know, take something, not take it away, because obviously once it's on there, but yeah, let's just see how we go. So I'm going to use the hydrangea, I think, first. So at this point, I'm just going to pull in a couple of stamps. Now these stamp sets, these are available on my website. Absolutely love these stamps, and I have used them so much since I've had them. Yeah, I've really used them quite a bit. Right. Okay. Oh, feel really nervous. Really nervous about this. Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous behaviour. Right. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty bright, to be honest. Okay. It looks quite nice so far, though, doesn't it? So, that one. Let's do another one. Do I want to do another one in the hydrangea blue? Yeah. Okay. Actually, oh, do I? No, maybe I'll do another one in a different colour. So, should we do the violet? Or shall I do the teal? Let's do the teal, I think. So, yeah. Actually, I can't help but think the midnight blue would be better. So, right. My teal I've had for a while, so that one's a bit more dry, bit less juicy. I was going to put it beneath this, but actually I think that would look good with a midnight blue beneath. So I'm going to put this one somewhere else. So let's put this one up here. Okay. Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, love that. Right, okay, so let's put that one back. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't want to muck this up because I just really love how it looks. And yeah, I just feel like I could so easily mess this up by overdoing the colour. Right, let's check that out. Oh gosh, not that I can see at all whether that's up the right way or the wrong way. Oh gosh. Oh, I wish I could see better. I think that's up the right way, but who knows? I don't know actually. Let's see. Oh, it was up the wrong way. Lucky I re-stamped, isn't it? Right, so this one I'm going to put, I think maybe down here, or no, maybe up here. Like that. Okay, right. So that's probably enough with the teal, because otherwise we're going to go down a bit of a teal sort of rabbit hole, I think. So, right. That one. Have I got a number 2? No. So, right, let's take the number 2. Right, let's put that teal to one side because we've used that now. Now, was that the vibrant violet? Vibrant Oh, vibrant violet, or was it the hydrangea that we used? I think it was the violet. The hydrangea, oh yeah, because it's still open, look. Right, let's go in with a violet. Okay. It's quite relaxing, this. It's, yeah, it's quite a therapeutic exercise, I would say. Really enjoying it. Right, oh, I don't know why I dipped that in again. Because I was going for no repeats. We had no repeats on the first book page, so let's try and do no repeats on this one as well. So I've got here the shield. Now, do we want the shield? Where do we want it? I feel like it should take centre stage somewhere, so maybe there. So sorry if you can hear my printer. It's just churning out stuff at the moment. And it's, yeah, at times it just makes a lot of noise, so I'm really sorry about that. Right, so we've got those. Now, I'd like to have a midnight blue, I think, down there. So, yeah, let's do this one. Okay. Right, let's do that one. Now this one is not straight on that block, so yeah, unfortunately. I should really take it off and re-glue it down, but never mind. Right, let's do a couple of other now bits. So, got this one. Let's do this. It's like a little circle. Let's do that there, I think. Oh, hang on. No, that's not the colour I wanted. Right, that's better. Yeah, that looks better. Let's do this one. Okay. So should we have this here? Like that. I mean, to be honest, it is a definite blue, but it looks quite black on here. So yeah, I don't know how well it's kind of showing up really as blue, but it is a definite blue, but it might just be looking quite black on the camera. Should we have this down here? And then I will put something beside that, I think. Yep, okay. Where did that come off there? Right. Got these couple, which are gorgeous. So yeah, let's do this one in a, is that the lilac? Yeah. Oh my goodness, is that up the right way or not? Yeah, I think so. Again, it's very hard to see. Let's just put that one beside there. Okay. On here again. I mean, I've got my favourites, and so, you know, I've tended to use the same ones, really. Right, let's take that one. Love this one. Probably my favourite one on the whole block. Oh, what have I done with my... Oh, there it is. I thought, what? I've already lost my stamp block now. And again, I'm thinking maybe just the navy blue for this. Maybe here. Yeah, like that. Okay, what do we think? How do we think it's looking? Now, do we think it needs actually brightening up, or do we think at this point it looks quite sort of classy and nice? And if I try and brighten it up, we could go down that, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's now my door again. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That was the second time that the doorbell's rung. I literally pressed record to start recording, you know, before this video. I literally said as far as, hello, welcome to my channel. And yep, the doorbell went. So obviously I restarted the video and now it's gone again. So anyway, it was just the postman. Right. So I'm on the script. Now, before I went and opened the door, I had a kind of definite, oh, I want to do the script in, and now I can't think what colour I was kind of definite on. Now, was I thinking in the violet? I'm not sure that I was, to be honest. Was I thinking in the hydrangea? I think the hydrangea is not bad. Now, I've also got my azure blue, so let's just give this a try. Okay, right. Oops, just going to stamp this off. Okay. Oops. Right, this one's quite dry. I've had this for a long time. I'm not even sure that you can still get this colour anymore. It's such a shame because, my gosh, it is a gorgeous colour. But yeah, I'm not sure that you can even still get it. Right, it is coming out still. So yeah, I just need to ink it a couple more times. So probably ink it and stamp it a couple more times. So, okay. Right, let's get rid of this. Okay, right, fingers crossed. Hope for the best with this one. Now, where shall I have this? Thinking over here. Throw it on that side. Okay. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look gorgeous? Definitely, I'm pleased I went for the azure blue. It looks very pretty, doesn't it? Okay, now thinking up here, possibly overhanging the page. Oh no, not overhanging the page because we're trying to keep it looking like a book. See, since opening the door, I've forgotten what we were doing. Right, let's put that on so as we've got like a margin there. Okay, put that down like that. So even though we've gone for a different colour, which is a little bit, you know, children's project formation, we're trying to keep it quite contained. So basically everywhere where we've used this script stamp, we've done it in the blue. So I think then that's kind of acceptable because it's still got a bit of a uniform feel, even though it is, you know, now a different colour. The fact it's everywhere that that script is the blue, I think has kind of like reined it in a bit. So yeah, I think it's okay. Right, now, yeah, let's just pop this down here. Again, just keep that there as a bit of a margin. Okay, like that. Yeah. Right. Now what I would love to do is have, I think, the circle and the 15-cent stamp. Now, I would love to have the circle in the azure. I'm not sure, if I'm truthful, that that circle has got, or that azure has got enough to really... Oh, it is working. I thought, well, perhaps it's not going to be juicy enough to get a crisp circle, but actually it's okay. So, do we want it up here or down here? Oh, not sure. Let's take it up there, shall we? Okay. Yep, so that's that one. And then the 15 cents I'd like to have in the azure blue as well, if possible. So, yeah, let's take that one. There. Oops. Definitely losing its stick. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, should we have that here? Okay. So even though we've gone quite multicoloured with this, we have kept to a, you know, minimum and within complementary colours. So, you know, although we have gone multicoloured, I think we've kind of, yeah, restrained ourselves slightly and kept it still quite tasteful. You know, now, at this point, I'm thinking, oh, should we just break that now and go way out there? Yeah, what do you think? Let's just try this on the pumpkin, or in the pumpkin, and just see what kind of impact that would have. So that's the pumpkin. I mean, I'm quite liking it, if I'm truthful. It's quite nice, isn't it? Now, did we do the black cherry or did we do the blazing red? I think we did the blazing red. Let me try the black cherry now. Just to see what that would look like. Yeah, maybe, because maybe the orange, you know, it's not really complementary, is it? It's not a complementary colour to these colours. So yeah, let's do the blazing red. So let's put that there, like that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. So I'm just going to put that one down, and I'm just going to take this like approved stamp. Let's take that and pop that somewhere. Maybe here. Okay, yep, liking that. And then, oh, we've just got 1 or 2 more spaces. So, oh, what did I do with those stamps? Honestly, I'm thrown off since answering the door. I've lost track of what I'm doing or where I'm at. So, right, let's take this. I really love this little number piece. So, yeah, let's have that somewhere. Now, where do we want that is the question. Thinking maybe up here. I think where I used this everywhere else, I used it beside a stamp. Wonder whether it does need to go beside a stamp, to be honest. Let's do it like that. So let's do it sideways on and then try and put like a stamp down beside it. So I'll just put that one back. And then let's take this one, for example. I don't think we use that one on there. Yep. Okay, stamp that off. Like that. Okay, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So yeah, so we've just got literally those 2 spaces now. I mean, that space at the top, well, I mean, I don't even know if we need to really put anything in there. This space here, now what do we think? What do we think should fill that space? Do we think another stamp? I'm not sure really whether I've got any that I haven't used, unless we use a bigger stamp. So I do have got those other postage stamps which we didn't use. Oops, because we said they were more like postmarks rather than post stamps. Oh look, I did have that little triangle and I've not used that anywhere either. Perhaps we use the triangle up the top. Okay, so these ones also are available on my shabbydabbydoodah.co.uk website. I haven't even used these yet myself, so they are brand new to me. Okay, right, take that triangle one, pop that up the top. Okay, and then, right, which one do we want down here is the question. Do we want like, oh, maybe that, yeah. Oh, or actually, do we want that one? I was thinking the circle, but I think actually this one, to be honest. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? You just get a sort of gut feeling, don't you? And think, oh no, actually, I think this. Right, let's put that one down here. Okay. Oh my goodness, how lovely does that look? Love that stamp. Absolutely yummy. Really, really, really yummy, that stamp. Right, okay, let's hold this out and check it out. So, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Love it in the colours. So, although we have gone colourful on this, we haven't gone like all out and put all different ridiculous, you know, random colours on. We've reined it in and we've tried to kind of like keep, you know, pretty much to reds and blues. I mean, this is lilac-y violet colour, but it looks quite red, quite blue, sorry. So yeah, I mean, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So just compare it to the original. I mean, I still prefer the original, I've got to be honest. That's because I love the look of the black stamping. But that being said, I do quite like this. Now, with the vellum, sheet that we've got. I'm going to do just half of this because I'm aware that this does take quite a long time. This is, yeah, it's quite a time consuming process because obviously by the time that you put all the stamps around, you know, it really takes quite a bit of time. So, you know, I know that it's probably quite boring to watch. But that being said, I hope that you really like the finished results. So on the vellum, because I obviously really was gutted not to use the green. So let's bring in the green here because my goodness, I just love the green so much. So on this one, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Thinking black. Do we think black and green? Do we think black and green and another colour? Or do we just think black and green? Maybe black and green and blue? Maybe black and green and hydrangea. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Let's, yeah, let's just kind of go in and see how it, you know, how it forms. So first of all, going to take my scripty stamp again. So I've done these all, you know, the same format. So exactly the same, starting every single time with the script. Let me just grab another piece of book page to stamp this off. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, I've started them all using the same format where I've done the, you know, the script and then followed from there. So, oh, put my glasses on again because I can't see. Yeah, lucky I put them on. It was upside down. Right, okay. So let me just tip my camera slightly. I think it's kind of slid down a little bit. Right, so like this. Now, again, I'm using this portrait, you know, when I've done the smaller pieces. You could do it landscape, I guess, but yeah, just, you know, however you fancy. So I might just pop that one in there. Like that. Okay, right, so that's my 3 columns. They are now, you know, outlined or marked as my 3 columns. Now I am thinking I could actually mix this in, to be honest, with, I've got these like fleur-de-lis-ish, well, it's not a fleur-de-lis, but you know, like little pattern. No, I must not deviate. I'm now getting waylaid and sort of now deviating from the stamp catalogue, which is ridiculous, isn't it? Because yeah, I was loving the stamp catalogue so much. Why am I now changing it? Right, so then I'm going to go in with the you know, like the ledger sheet. Okay, right, like that. Okay, wow, that only just fit in there. Did you see that? Okay, and then just on this side. Like that. Oops, got just a bit on the underneath paper. I've just got it on a piece of paper because, you know, I work on my Tim Holtz mats, and I think otherwise you might not be able to really see what I'm doing. Right, okay, so that's going to be it for my text for the minute. I'm going to go in with some stamps now. I can't wait. Can't wait to stamp some in the green. Yep, I'm excited to do this. Oops, now I've got another stamp falling off. Right, okay. So let's get my stamp block. Right, I'm just going to put this out the way. In fact, I'm going to move all of these pretty much out the way. I'm just going to leave those 2 blues just because, you know, I may end up using those. I'm definitely not going to use the reds because I don't want it to turn like a Christmas project. So yeah, they can definitely go. Right, okay. So let's get the green. Oh my goodness. I love this colour green. It is absolutely yummy. Like my favourite colour green. This is called Eden green. And it's obviously a stays on ink, but my gosh, isn't it gorgeous? So, yep, just go one there. Oh my goodness, look at how lovely that looks. So, yep, place that one back. And let's take another one. Oh, honestly, it's impossible to see whether this is up the right way or not. So again, need to stamp it. Yep, that's up the right way. So that one. Okie dokie. Put that one down there. Let's use this one. Oops. Like that. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter if they kind of miss some, you know, as you can see there, it's not stamped perfectly. That doesn't bother me. You know, I think it looks fine anyway. I've just dropped something off of there. Now I can't see it. Oh, where's that gone? I don't know. Well, that's annoying because that's one of the ones that I use frequently. That's why it's obviously dropping off of here. Right, okay, so yeah, let's do this one here now. Okay. Put that one in the middle, like that. Okay, right. So we've got those. Now, going to go in with some of my more shaped pieces now. Do we want to use... Oh, which colour do we want to use? I can't decide. Right, let's just try this in the midnight. I mean, it does look pretty similar to the black, it's got to be said, but I mean, it is definitely, you know, it is definitely blue. So yeah, should we try that? Okay. And then let's do the... Should we do the shield? I think I've pressed a bit hard on the vellum, if I'm honest, because my ink's bleeding slightly into the stamped images. So I must try and press a bit less hard on the next couple. Okay. There we go. And then up here, we have this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it should be. Best stamp it off and check that I'm doing that the right way up. Yeah, okay. Going to put it like that. And then I might put something beside that as well. So we've got room for another one. Okay, and that one, I might just do in this azure blue. I don't know how different this is going to look, if I'm honest, to that midnight, but I'll just give it a try. Oh, it does look very different actually, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look very different. Oops, must put the right lids on the right stamps. Yep, okay, it's that one. And then I think, so I'm just going to put this one back on here. Never did find that other one that dropped off. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is just stamp with that scripty stamp just in one or two of the spaces. So, and I'm going to do it in the blue, in the azure. So, right, just get some quick page. I mean, I don't have a great deal of room here, but I just want to create that illusion of a margin. So, like that. Okay. Oh, it's a bit smudgy, isn't it? Yeah, a bit smudgy there, but never mind. Right, so again, just go in, create a margin. And that one down there. Okay. Okay, well that one is definitely my least favourite. I'm not actually liking the look of that at all. That being said, I think what would really improve this is being coffee dyed or inked. Now, obviously this is stays on, so I'm pretty sure that I could probably coffee dye this and get away with it. That being said, these things do, you know, sometimes let us down. So let's dry this off. I mean, stays on dries pretty quickly, so it's probably dry anyway. But just to be on the safe side, we'll just dry it, and then I will just try and coffee dye it, and we'll just see, because I think if it were coffee dyed, it would look significantly better than it does right now. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's dry, but yeah. You just do want to make sure before I go painting a load of wet coffee on there, you know, I need to make sure that it is actually dry. So I always keep the coffee, you know, oh, there's that little stamp. I knew it had not gone far, it was in my lap. So yeah, let's pop that on there. Right, okay, so I'm going to just get my black coffee. So I just keep this behind my desk, and then it's just ready for, you know, for using as and when. So let's just put this down on here, just again so that you can kind of see what I'm doing a bit better. So yeah, just going to paint across this with the, just with the brush. Okay, oops. I love the effect of coffee dyed vellum. It goes quite vintagey and quite sort of, yeah, quite crinkly. Just really nice. Right, now that's the only thing that I would say about coffee dyed vellum. It does want to wrinkle up. So, you know, that's just something to bear in mind. It's completely normal. It does always do that. And for some reason, I always forget that it does that. So, yeah, very annoying that it does, but it's just a characteristic of the vellum. So let's spread it out and then just quickly dry that. Okay. And this is where, of course, the StazOn comes into its own, because as you can see, you know, it's not smudging or anything. Now, my StazOn, I have, you know, pressed too hard when I stamped it. So some of those stamped images have bled slightly. That was my rubbish stamping. That is not to do with the StazOn. You know, I must point that out. So can you see there, particularly with the green stamps, I've just pressed too hard and that's kind of bled slightly. But, you know, it's still fine. But yeah, that's me, not the StazOn. So I'm going to just straighten that out, and I'm just going to iron it flat so that you can see the finished result. So hold on 2 seconds while I just plug my iron in. Oops. Where's my extension lead? Oh dear. Right, okay. So my extension lead here. Just plug that in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this piece of paper up and put this in between the paper, I think, to iron it. Okay, so yeah, just fold that over. Just in case I spoil the vellum. So this is a sort of protective, you know, protective mechanism. So yeah, we'll just put the vellum in there. Oh dear, still wanting to curl up even in there. Right, so yeah, pop my paper down and then just iron it over the paper. So like that. Okie dokie. Like that. Okay. So just a little bit more up here and then it's pretty much done. So, I mean, the other thing is, you know, my iron's quite messy now, picking up a lot of stuff from the desk. I really should clean my desk. So, you know, that's another quite good practice, to just put a piece of paper over whatever it is you're ironing. Because, you know, this is my iron I keep just for crafting. Obviously, I don't iron anything else with it. Well, not that I iron anything anyway. I'd just like to point that out. I'm not kidding myself. I'm any sort of housewife or anything. But, yeah. But it gets messy from like the coffee dye and things like that. So, you know, from that point of view, it's quite good practice to just put some paper over whatever it is you're ironing, and then, you know, you're protecting it. So that's that one. Now I have to say, yeah, I'm not really enjoying that one. Even now I've, you know, ironed it and coffee dyed it and what have you, I'm still not really loving it. I don't know really why, but yeah, just not loving it. Yeah, let me know below what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? But do you like this one? I mean, I do love that one, it's got to be said. It might just be that I didn't pick, you know, good colour combinations for this. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not loving it. But I do love this one. And the other thing is, obviously, we did this one in the original video, which of course we could have done coloured stamping on the blue, and maybe that would look quite pretty. So, you know, again, just worth more playing around and more experimenting. But yeah, let me know below, which ones do you like the best? Do you like the coloured ones? You know, do you prefer the kind of neutral ones? Just yeah, let me know below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel inspired to get your stamps out, have a bit of a play and recreate some book pages. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks then. Bye.